Every day, thousands of people hit the road heading towards their dreams. But sometimes those dreams collide with a harsh reality. Auto accidents with 18-wheelers can change lives in an instant. That's why you need the experience and expertise of St. Martin & Bork. With over 50 years of experience, St. Martin & Bork have fought for justice for the victims of truck accidents.
If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, know your rights.
Call St. Martin & Bork today to schedule your free consultation.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. A lot to do on these fall weekends is the most beautiful weather that we have around South Louisiana. Another one is going to happen up in Pierre on Sunday, the 20th of October, as they have one of the best festivals. It's the Pierre Firemen's Food Fest. And look, there's a lot to do, but there's a lot of food going on here. It all starts with a car show. Of course, they got Cajun food. They have live auction, jambalaya, Don Rich, all of that stuff. And you have the bands, and then all kind of different things. As you got 40 different cooks that'll be there together. And of course, anybody that rides around Pierre and rides on those highways, you see those cars all the time. It's one of the favorite roundabouts for people to use, and they will all be in Pierre on Sunday. Here to talk a little more about it is the fire chief from the Pierre Fire Department. It's Don Bro. So, Chief, thanks so much for joining us. You're a busy man with the fire department, and I know that's a volunteer, very proud volunteer fire department there at Pierre. Y'all do a lot of work, but this is a great way to get back to the community and be part of, have a great festival like you guys are having on Sunday. Huh?
That's correct. Yeah, we appreciate y'all having us. And this is an annual event that we've been having for several years now, and it's been pretty successful and growing every year.
Yeah, it's great. I grew up going to the Firemen's Festival in Thibodaux, and we were talking a little earlier, very similar, right? These are not guys that are just sitting around the firehouse ready to go. These are working people that volunteer their weekends time, and it's a community event. And I've always been a little envious that these guys, like I say, in Thibodaux and Pierre, it's a great part of the community for a volunteer fire department, right?
That's correct. And they are all volunteers, and they all give up their time and everything else with training and going to fires and calls and everything. And we run about close to a little over 400 calls a year, which is a good bit for a small community like we got. But we've got a very active department. We've got about 40 members, and we've got a lot of medics, and we run a lot of medical calls. Yeah,
and it's good. And like I said, I mean, it's for guys and girls to feel like they're contributing to a neighborhood, a community. It's a great way to feel part of that. So we appreciate that for sure. Hey, tell me a little bit about the festival, and it starts with a car show, right?
Yeah, that's correct. We started the car show. We've been wanting to do this, and last year we decided to do it. It was a success. And this year it sounds like it's even going to be larger. Like I said, this festival's growing every year. But the car show, I think, is really going to be big this year. We've got a lot of area to park there. We've got somebody in charge of it. Andre Landry is doing it, and he's done a great job. They've got, of course, it's a little different than other car shows. Normally you go to car shows and you may eat a little jambalaya or something and sit around with the guys. But this one here is a little different. With our food festival, you got all the bands you can listen to. You can hear them from where the cars are parked at. They've got a lot of stuff going on that they can do, and we've got an auction, and of course the food. You're not gonna eat just jambalaya. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they're gonna eat there that they can have. With 40 cooks, you've got quite an assortment. As you can see the list there, it's very extensive. I'm sure you can find something that you want to like.
Yeah, you're in trouble if you can't find something good to eat there. I mean, all the way from cracklings to fried fish to pastelaya. As you go down the list, that is a good looking list. And there's a lot, like I say, when you have 40 different cooks and, people from different areas and they all bring in their recipes from home, it gets good. That is one of my better drives though, right? Leaving from Stevensville, going through Bell River, Pierre over to Pankerville. That's a great ride. I know a lot of motorcyclists do that ride, but a lot of antique car show guys do that ride as well.
That's correct. And matter of fact, when you talk about motorcycles, I ride myself. So, I see a lot of friendly motorcycles come through here, and it is a nice ride. It's quiet. It's not the bustle of a city and all that. And you get the bayou, the scenery. And of course, the people. The people are very, very generous and hospitality in this little town.
Yeah, and no doubt. I know it got a little crazy when you get those alligator hunters. They became famous for a little while through Pierre Part. But no, Pierre Part's just I love just stopping in all the time at the supermarket there, where you can get anything in town that you need there at the Pierre Part store. They were doing breast examinations one day too. I'm like, they really do it all at this store. So it's a good community, and almost every community, every house you see has one of those kind of long boats that a lot of people do when they go to whether it be alligator fishing or crawfishing. It's a good, strong community. I'm sure everybody likes to come together.
Yeah, and I'm sure that you mentioned alligators, of course, with Troy and the family and everything else with alligators. That's real big. And we got people from all over the country that come down here. Matter of fact, just a couple of weeks ago, we had firefighters from New York City came down, spent a week. They spent some time with us, went alligator hunting with Troy, actually. And they said that, man, they enjoyed it so much. The Food Fest next year, they plan on coming back.
That is nuts, right? I'll be on Las Vegas and they go, where are you from? I was like, well, I'm from Houma. You probably never heard of it. They go, oh, wait. No, we know from swamp people. We know exactly where you are. So I know, especially with Troy, who's been the mainstay of that whole thing. They do the same thing every time, but they've been doing it for about 20 years. It's an awesome show. And it always ends with a family event, it seems like, at the end, where it's a meal or something like that, which it makes it a great program. So tell me a little bit more about the festival. So when's it all kick off? It's just Sunday, right? And then run me through it. We got about 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, Sunday starts at dawn from 11 to 6, give or take. The car show is from, I think it's 7:30 to 10 registration, or 7:30 to 12 registration. Live auction starts at 1:30. And if they run out of food, we cook a jambalaya and a crawfish stew at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you will have something to eat. They will have food there. But it's a great event, and we're expecting a big crowd, and the weather's going to participate.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll be beautiful. And I'll go out on a limb. They're not going to run out of food. Well, Don, bro, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. You guys have a good time on Sunday.
Thank you, sir, and thank you all for having us.
All right. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.